First of all, Russ, disappointing to be out of the FA Cup, but more disappointing to lose Brian as well, personally.
It's been a difficult couple of days. Hope everybody understands that. You know, utmost respect for Brian. Worked with him for 14 years now, and I think what he's done for this club, not just in this spell, but the times before. You know, I think people need to respect that. Yeah, so it's just been a difficult couple of days.
How have the players responded coming back into training?
You know, footballers at times are footballers, and I think a lot of players, certainly in our dressing room, with it being an experienced dressing room, have witnessed that before. And as a professional footballer, that's what you pay to do. You play to play football. So they've come in today, and what they'll do, they'll get on with things, and we'll have to move forward, because that's what happens in football. And as focus has to be Portsmouth.
You and Tony Dawes come in as temporary charge. What has the chairman said to you about that?
The remit is the next two games, see where we go. You know, the next two games, which is obviously Portsmouth away, Rochdale away. You know, Andy Dawson's going to play a role in that as well. Obviously, he's player coach. Obviously, he's playing in the team at the moment. But again, we'll be leaning on Andy as well, and Tony and Paul Musselwhite. You know, all hands to the pump, as they say, and focusing fully on Portsmouth.
In that respect, how have preparations gone so far?
Preparations have been fairly light. You know, it's this is the third game in a block of 5 games in 15 days. So, training-wise, it's there's not been a lot. Physical-wise, obviously, the mental preparation today, after the couple of days, has been more important than the physical aspect of it. So we've tried to work on that a bit more.
Yeah. Have you looked at Portsmouth? Obviously, they come into the game on the back of a 4-0 defeat. What sort of game do you expect from them?
It's a tough game. I've just said there that you know, it's a very open division, very inconsistent division. You know, you look at the stats on Portsmouth, played 15, won 5, drew 5, lost 5. So I think that tells you everything about them. When they turn up and play well, they've got a possibility of winning the game. They've got some good players. When they don't, like obviously they didn't last week, then they get beat. But I think that's this division. We've got to make sure we look after ourselves. I'm not too worried about Portsmouth. You know, I think it's more importantly we focus on ourselves and our performance.